Hello.
What up, bitches? How you guys doing?
Got some crackers and some Reubens.
Oh man, oh man, oh
Speaking
man.
of crackers, where's my evening chocolates?
It's your chocolates. Your little nipple kisses. So we're calling them. By the way, a couple disclaimers right off the bat.
Oh shit.
I started drinking it like 4.
Earlier than that.
3:45. So it's gonna be a great night for me.
And you just had a glass of whiskey already with
Just
Travis
a
outside.
little bit of whiskey.
That's all you need.
That's all that matters. Welcome to the Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg, and
I'm Beth.
Yeah.
So
Thank you guys.
what you guys don't know
is what?
Is that every time I eat a Hershey Kisses,
She's got a pile of trash that she's storing.
I'm keeping all the.
She's like a fucking squirrel.
It's not trash.
Oh, we've got a squirrel story.
I'm gonna make it. Oh, I'm gonna make it.
Story.
I'm making art on this table of red, green, and silver.
I'm dedicating the first 5 minutes of this episode to my coach, John. Okay. Only 5 minutes.
Lloyd Burke, DJ.
He's
Burke,
turning
Lloyd, DJ.
30-something. So I messaged him.
Jessica.
Today's his birthday. I'm just dedicating 5 minutes. That's all you get, buddy. You know how you get more time on the air? The longer I know you, the more dedication you get. I'm dedicated to you. You're dedicated to me.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds gay as shit, but whatever. It's all good. Guys, I hope you're having a good night.
Hearts and flowers.
Oh, look who's awake. Oh, you were saying, oh, look, Craig's awake. But Reed.
You're awake.
Come on.
Reed awake. How is midget wrestling?
I don't know.
No, I'm asking Reed that.
Valentine's Day is coming up. Oh, boy. Valentine's Day. Throw that fucking thing.
I put all that effort into buying those.
Throw that thing in the trash.
Give it to the girls.
What's that?
Give it to the girls.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've been hanging out. I hope you guys are having a good night. Getting ready to go down to Austin tomorrow. I've already been packing, getting all of our gear together and everything over there. So it's been pretty good. Wish all of you guys were down there. I know a few of you guys are going to be able to make it out there, but wish everybody.
We'll be thinking about everyone.
Yeah, it's going to be a fucking blast. So tomorrow night, real quick, tomorrow night, we're going to do a crossover show with the Nooner Nation podcast. So Bill, and then Jess, we're trying to push. I'm gonna try and push a little bit to see if you can get in there, because I know you land around 7 or something like that. But nonetheless, we're going to have a great show. We've got a lot of people showing up. AJ's going to be there, I think.
I get to. Okay, so
DJ
a lot of these people I've met when I was super trashed.
Anyway, go on.
I met when I was super trashed, and so now I'm going to get to opportunity to re-meet them.
Well, the thing that's the funny part about it is like, yeah.
And then I get to meet new friends, like in person, like
Holly, I think.
Jess, Holly.
Yeah, so it's going to be a fucking blast.
Oh, I'm excited.
So
I'm going to bed early tonight.
Yep, Beth's hitting the rack early. I'm looking for
so I can save all my energy for the weekend. I don't know what the hell bitches.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
What are you looking at?
We're gonna have a great time. It'll be fun. If you're there and you're gonna be in Austin and you want to come over, just message me. I'll send you the address.
Well, we can't have a huge party because this is our house.
We're gonna have to cut it early.
I know, but we can't mess this house up. It's not ours.
It's definitely not ours. And I'll definitely get the bad Airbnb
rating, and we won't be able to get.
No, we'll do it under you next time.
No, just leave it.
Let's do it under you.
No, we're just gonna make sure you have a good fucking review by the time when this is done.
We'll clean the fucking house. We'll repair all the damage. We'll clean.
No, there's not gonna be repairing because somebody will need repairing if I have to repair something.
You're gonna repair that ass.
Gonna rip somebody's ass.
Rip somebody's ass.
Hey, you found the bottle opener. Where's the thing it was on?
It was tucked back there. It's
Where's
over there. I liked it out hanging out better.
Okay. All right.
You just noticed that? It's been up there for fucking like 3 weeks.
No, you couldn't find it like a couple
3
weeks
weeks
ago.
ago.
No.
Jesus
Anyways.
Anyway. Anywho, we've got a fun show tonight. It's going to be off gonna be
Jess is excited too.
it's gonna be ridiculous. So you guys know how this goes. Lloyd, you're not allowed on the show tomorrow night because you got a full
Did you hear me?
hour and a half.
Jessica's excited to see me, not you.
That's fine.
Suck it.
Okay, it's okay.
Kidding. She's excited.
Absolutely.
Javon, welcome, my friend.
Javon, what's happening? So go out to the bars open on on Facebook.
Lloyd, I know where to find you.
With Beth and Greg on Facebook, Instagram, iTunes,
all the socials,
Spotify's, all the stuff. Do us a favor, fucking hit the like button. Go over, get out of the goddamn chat for 2 seconds and hit the like.
Get
button.
out of the chat to like.
Yeah,
it.
you do.
Not on my iPad. I don't.
Oh, fancy,
fancy.
But if you're on your iPhone, get out of the chat. Go over there, hit the fucking thumbs up thing, and do that stuff if you don't mind.
Matt said he thinks that we're gonna have to just fix everything anyways.
Probably. I'm bringing lots of extension cords. I've got cameras. I've got microphones. Bill's bringing some extra microphones. As soon as we're done with this shit,
no, Ruben, you guys should go as nuns.
What's that?
Ruben said when they open the DB church, he thinks that they should all go dressed as preachers or priests and to go along with the Christian christening of the new building. And I said, no, what they need to do is go as nuns. Not sacrilegious. People go as priests for Christmas, Halloween all the time.
No, they don't anymore.
And a lot of people go as sexy nuns. Come on now.
You guys are all fucking going to hell.
Well,
you're all going to hell.
You're leading the march, baby. Okay, so what do we got?
Emotional.
5 minutes to Jonathan. Did we do that?
Yeah, already did that. So he's on the ticker. I think he's already done. I think we already finished. John, Godspeed. Happy birthday, buddy. Yeah, we appreciate
Hope
you.
you have a great birthday weekend.
So thank you. All right. So like I said, crossover episode tomorrow, 6 o'clock, 6:37. Bear with us.
I mean,
we're traveling.
Just about to say, we say these times, but we really don't know what we're walking into.
And so yeah, it just depends. I don't know the Wi-Fi status of that place. I'm bringing a cable to hardline into if I can find a fucking router.
You were bringing everything in the kitchen sink.
Yeah, I even bought a new tote to store all this shit in with all the squishy pads.
Did it come with the squishy pads?
No, I bought the squishy pads. So you guys, it's gonna be fucking rad. 6-ish. Thank you, Lloyd. Exactly. Everybody, we're just gonna have fucking fun. Bill, yeah, I'm just shouting out tomorrow night. It's gonna be a fucking fun time.
Bill.
And then we're thinking Sunday morning. We're gonna do
mid-morning, not morning.
But this will be a pre-record, a premiere out on, Nooner Nation for like it'll be a mimosa.
Right. But not crack of dawn.
Show. No. Excuse me, I told you I've been drinking a while. A mimosa show.
Mimosa. I had mimosa on Saturday.
Excuse me.
Wow.
A mimosa show. I got something stuck in my crawl. Is that what you call the dogs?
Quit trying to clear it. What did you tell me earlier? Quit trying to clear shit out. It's not going to clear out.
I got something in my crawl. But a mimosa show where we talk a little bit more. But I think we have to make our predictions on Saturday for the Super Bowl. Tomorrow.
Halftime's going to win. That's my prediction.
Halftime's going to win?
Halftime's going to win.
Okay, so we're going to go through all that shit. I don't gamble. I don't bet on shit. Like you and I, we aren't gamblers.
No.
I don't have.
I might play a slot or two, but
I don't have a mybookie.com account. I don't have shit like that, right?
I'd rather gamble on the stock market.
Yep. The only thing we gamble on is the stock market. Stonks.
Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose.
Exactly. It's all good. So hey, cheers. Appreciate you all. We're gonna jump into the
whiskey.
Whiskey.
I don't have anything.
Damn review. All right. So this is an important one. This is a very, very important one. Why is that, honey?
Because I tried it before.
Okay.
It was the second whiskey I had.
It was literally the second. It was
I didn't know
September 10th.
I didn't know anything.
2020.
I didn't know what I didn't know. I still know a lot, but I know what I like.
And you rated
and I rated a
3.3.
And it's Travis's favorite, and he was very sad and disappointed.
We were best friends next door.
Yes. So you didn't plan ahead, huh? Don't use your teeth. Don't make that.
Just keep talking, baby.
No, I wanted to have that.
What?
Is it wax or?
Okay, so go on.
And so Travis was a little disappointed, and
he was fucking sad.
He was a little disappointed in my rating.
It's a 3.3. We're like, we have no.
It's my second. My second one, bud.
So the first one was Hibiki, and Beth was like, "This tastes like a pile of shit."
And I tasted it again.
And then you have like Julia who comes out and goes, "That's like my favorite shit."
Yeah, sorry, Julia, it's gone.
Sorry, baby. Yeah, it's all gone. So this one, Buffalo Trace. Do you want to read a little bit about it?
4 cubes.
I'm gonna get the.
What are you reading it from right here?
Details on the back.
The ancient path of countless buffaloes.
So read it out
America
loud.
westward. Legendary explorers, pioneers, and settlers alike followed those trails.
Okay.
Those trails were known as traces through rugged wilderness to new lands, new adventures, and newfound freedom. One such trace, called the Great Buffalo Trace, crossed the Kentucky River at a spot just north of present-day Frankfort. Early pioneers settled here in 1775, and with plenty pure limestone, water, and rich river bottom looming, I don't know what that is, for growing exceptional grains, distillation quickly followed. I don't care about any of that. Tell me some flavors.
It's got the notes on it.
No.
It's like it tastes like whiskey. It's a Kentucky whiskey, right?
Yes.
Okay, so give it back. We'll drink it.
No,
I'll find out later.
Find the notes. Well, I.
Oh Jesus Christ! This is gonna take.
This
hours
says
hours.
You're very ill prepared.
The hell is this called?
Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
Don't make me laugh. I cough when I laugh. This says the bold heritage of mighty buffalo and the individuality and pioneering spirit of those early Americans are again found in Buffalo Trace Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, the very finest bourbon created at the Buffalo Trace distillery. Traditionally handcrafted, Buffalo Trace has a smooth, confident taste that invites discovery with every sip. Well, I'm going to be a discoverer.
You're going to be a discoverer?
I'm going to be a discoverer.
Scrubber. Yeah, this their website.
Right, don't worry about it.
It's kind of a pain in the ass.
You got me 4 cubes?
I got you 4 cubes. I can always follow up with that. All right. So, have you guys ever had Buffalo Trace? Our neighbor swears by it. And I had it last week or the week before. And it was pretty good. That said, all she's drinking tonight is 3. What'd you say?
3 glasses of whiskey.
3 glasses.
2 on the show and 1 after.
There's your first glass.
I had 2 on. Oh, that's big. I had 2 on.
It's all about size, honey. You said glasses of whiskey.
I had 2 and a shot on Wednesday.
Let's compare.
Well, I also have more ice than you do.
Okay. So, what do you think? Let's go in there for the first. What's up, Alex? We're just kicking off our Beth's
Did you turn on the, what'd you call it now? The drunk camera?
See, hang on a second.
And I said, what did I say tonight when you said that's the new name of that camera? It's the drunk cam. And I said, shouldn't you be the one behind it tonight then? Drunk cam. All that prep and teaching me how to do it.
Cam.
All that prep and teaching me.
What's going on there?
I don't know, but it was flashing.
There we go. I don't know what was happening. It was reading through. So Beth's drunk cam. What do you think, honey? What's your first? Because I don't think we did ice back then.
Yes.
We didn't. We did not, right? Mm-mm. So
we did. I've never not had ice in my whiskey. I'm a refined whiskey.
You got to be honest. What's up, D? What's happening? I hope you're having a good night. What's up, Matt? What do you got? Does it change much?
My lips are fucking chapped, dude. Let me take a few sips.
Okay, so this is one of the things that Beth. It's one of the things that Beth doesn't necessarily like is spice and things.
Pepper.
Oh no, so
I know Sandy got mad at me because I don't like pepper.
There wasn't just that though. It's like we're finding that you fall into that 80% alcohol range.
I really dig those.
Right, like bourbon 80%. If it's like 90, it's a little too heated.
What's this one?
I don't know. Good question. 45. So that's a 90%.
Oh, I was like 45.
So 45. So it'd be normally like 40.
Well, and Matt laughed at my because I even saw my face. I was like, oh, my face kind of. I don't.
Which is okay.
I want to like it so badly for Travis.
but it's okay. So we're doing it's 2.
But my taste compared to his refined taste is very different.
11. We're doing a redux.
Still not my favorite.
Buffalo.
Sorry, Trav, I love you, but you can keep the Buffalo Trace.
Okay, so what is your rating today? And keep in mind, this is your 18th review. Literally like 18 weeks of trying different booze.
4.8.
Going 4.8?
Yeah, it went a little better, but there's just some. I want to look up Buffalo Trace.
4.8. That's fair.
Travis, it went up.
It did go up. I think I just broke I broke a goddamn permanent marker on my hand. I have no idea.
Again, the drunk cam should be on you. Buffalo Trace.
Drunk cam.
Look, what do you call those?
Everybody look. Beth, smile. Drunk cam. What do you call what?
Notes? Is that what you call it?
Can you, drinking notes, tasting notes.
Tasting notes.
I tried to look it up. It's going to take a little while, and you have to log into their website, and it's a whole thing. So we're not going to worry about that. But nonetheless, there is a little bit of spice. It's not
this one says Buffalo Trace Bourbon Review.
But that was considerably higher than like the Noble that we did, the Noble Oak last week. It's 0.6 higher. That's pretty high. So it's all good.
Yeah, it's
I'll drink it.
I'm gonna drink it. I'm not scared.
Later, Reed. Have a good night.
Bye, Reed. Sweet dreams. I just saw on there where it says what it has.
There's a taste profile.
It says instantly likable and pleasant with notes of caramel, honey, orange, and vanilla. I don't taste any of that. Nose balances these flavors well while also providing an underlying layer of oak and mint.
All right, we got to get into some other shit because we're going to make people go to sleep. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
This is just your first drink. Everybody's on like 20 drinks.
Not everybody. You're on 20 drinks.
So, Beth's laser follow-up.
Oh, good gravy.
All right, so everybody knows I talked about this on, if you watched Wednesday's show, Beth got her butthole lasered.
I got a lot of stuff lasered.
Got
Not
her
a
butthole.
lot of stuff, but I got
Do you have an itchy
my
butthole?
Brazilian. I'm not gonna answer that question.
You have to answer the question. It's for fucking science.
So let them figure that out on their own.
It's
When
for
I
science.
say the razor burn itch is maddening. It's much better today.
I told you
But
it would be, right?
yesterday, I was
gotta
like-
get to that. It's like
It was so bad it woke
I
me
can't
up.
compare like
I couldn't
shaving
move
my
in the middle. Like
neck
the last 2 nights, I've had some issues with shit
with just
waking me up.
sleeping.
It was waking me up on
it
Wednesday
itchy?
night. Oh, it was so
You don't have crabs, do you?
no, and I was like, you can't scratch it because A, you can't do that in public, and B, you look like something's wrong
If you're
with
in
you.
bed, you can.
Well, but
Like-
you can't scratch it overly because you're just going to irritate it more.
Have you guys ever had
Razor burn.
razor burn on your crotchal area? I've never shaved
And you
myself.
explained to me it's because I don't shave that area, and that's why it was so
Well, so
sensitive.
what happens is, okay, so dudes, even if you trim up, like you trim real close and you're not used to it, right? The hair gets sharp. It literally gets sharp.
Well, that's not what's bothering me now. The hair's not growing yet.
No, I know. But what happens is the hair gets sharp and then it pokes the other side of your skin. So if you ever get a haircut or something like that,
Yeah.
and you feel like it's sharp.
Well, I don't get
My
it.
dad
cut
was
that
a
short.
barber.
I don't get it
right?
cut short.
No, I know. But it can happen under your arms, like guys trimming up, and you're like, oh, why does that fucking. It can even be a little bit longer. You're like, you're not shaving all the way down. It's because the hair follicle is sharp, right? You can get hair splinters,
It's so weird.
right? My dad was always talking about like getting a
The
hair
bug
splinter in
bites.
his finger.
Ruben,
and
you're
they
not
could get
funny.
infected and
No.
shit like that, right? And you don't even know you have one, right? All of a sudden, you've got a fucking
Little-
splinter. So imagine that down below, down in your
I
jungle
couldn't
area,
get comfortable.
between your twig and berries.
I don't have twig and berries. Let's hope for your sake I don't have
But
twig and berries.
I think it would be worse for you because I think,
Well,
right? Because
okay.
it's like you got some things going on, like the little
that-
love mound.
the difference is that that area is used to being shaven.
Well, not all of it.
Yeah.
No, because you had to go full like.
Well, I didn't have to, but I did
Zappy,
so that
zappy,
that it thins out the hair that I want to keep. Because this is too much. I'm not drunk yet.
Slam that shit.
Fuck no.
Just get into it, honey. Just go with the flow.
So if you have
It's like anal.
Corrigible. Emotional.
Emotional, damn it.
I did 2 sound effects at once.
So, and they tell this, like, if you're a dude and you go and you want to get your your chest lasered, they'll tell you, maybe you don't do all 7, but you do
7 what?
7 to 10 sessions.
Okay.
But maybe you do 5 and you still have,
like a little section
you
here,
still have, no, you still have
here.
hair, but it's just thinned out. So it's not as much hair because you've killed a bunch of the follicles.
Okay.
So basically your bikini area, if there's
So we
any
talked
hair,
about all this stuff.
there's any hair you want to keep.
I don't care about all that.
Well, you're asking me why I shaved it.
No,
you didn't.
we talked about that last week, or last Wednesday. But the idea was I was trying to get back to the itch factor.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going?
It's better.
You're gonna do 2 or 3 more little zappies on your bunghole,
Not in the place. My butthole wasn't the
your crotchal area.
Maybe not next time, and not the time after that.
Damage.
And not the time after that. But like, if I feel like where I want hair, there's too much hair, I'm gonna have to do it again.
What happens if you're like,
good
fuck,
gosh.
I fucked up?
No.
And I was like, I didn't mean to get that part zapped.
No, because it takes multiple. You don't start to see a difference until you're like 4 sessions in, and then some of the hair will stop growing, some of the follicles die and stop growing.
We just need to check up.
It's not
so
that
let's keep
exciting.
this up to date, like every quarter.
Probably not.
We'll just like see how it goes.
Well, it needs to, because it's
like,
every
is
6
it
weeks.
Sticking.
It's every.
Like, are you keeping the hair at bay?
I mean, it'll be a while. It's every 6 weeks you can do a session.
Let's talk every 6.
I mean,
let's talk every 7 weeks, because I mean, it all falls off after that. It's like chemo,
I don't know how
right?
long it
Basically,
takes to fall off. It's nothing like chemo. You
No.
can't compare the two.
No.
But supposedly the hair as it grows
stomach
out,
cramp.
Oh,
Beth almost died in the middle of the night last night.
fuck.
3 o'clock in the morning. This bitch right there wakes me up screaming.
I wasn't screaming.
Yelling.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Speaking out loud.
I was
speaking
speaking.
in
I didn't
tongues.
realize I was speaking loud, but
Right, so we've all had cramps in the middle of the night where your calf goes
oh no!
fuck.
But have you ever had it in your
in your
abdomen?
So why
like,
did this happen?
because-
Beth just started doing abs again for the first time in 20 years.
and it was, fuck right off, asshole.
I know, just being fiery. I'm being feisty. Told you guys.
Such a bitch.
Started the show.
You're a total girl. You know that, right?
Why? I'm the one that rubbed it out for you.
You didn't rub.
I actually did.
It's true, you did. But so at 3 o'clock, I must have pulled on the pillow that was stuck between us or something, and I immediately got a
Your
like
lat went
right on my
I'm
ribs
fucked.
and my lat, and I couldn't figure out where to push on it to make it go away. And I just was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die right here, right now. And apparently, I was crying, making enough of a fuss that it woke you up. And you're like, babe,
Yeah, dude. So
Babe, what's going
I'm
on?
like, what the fuck is happening? And she's like,
no, you were
I'm
very
dying.
calm about it.
no,
You were
I
like,
was, but I
'cause
was
you were
like, what the
asleep.
fuck? Yeah, because I come out of a.
No, you were like, babe,
I've been in.
What's going
I've been
on?
asleep. It was 3 o'clock. I thought finally fell asleep, maybe 2ish.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I literally grabbed
you didn't say
her
fuck, just so you know.
whatever. In my brain, I said, what the fuck is going on? And I was like, you okay? And she was like, I'm cramping.
Oh, because I was like trying to, like,
Yeah.
I was doing this.
So I grabbed her
trying to,
rib,
like,
and it was
figure out.
literally like one big knot across. I was like, she's got an alien in her side of her.
Seriously.
And I literally just went,
Oh, and I went, oh, okay, that's so much better. Thank you. But here's the crazy thing. Like a minute later, I'm trying to get comfortable.
I turn over, I'm like, you're alive.
Yeah. And you just immediately start snoring again. And I like lay there for a little while catching my breath because it hurt
Yeah.
so bad. I go to roll over and it wasn't nearly as bad, but it started cramping again.
It's hilarious when that happens, though. It's not
It's-
funny. It's always funny, like,
It's funny. I think,
afterwards.
well, I guess maybe.
'Cause-
I mean, the reaction is funny. Like me freaking out is funny. The
Yeah.
cramp at any time,
Fucking
thinking about that
miserable.
cramp
Yeah.
sucks balls.
it's anytime you get a cramp, you're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like, get a foot cramp,
We did
get a calf
so
cramp,
many
get a, like,
abs yesterday. I told you, we did so
dude,
many.
You guys in Austin, she's going to have to flex for you.
No,
She's
I'm
like,
not.
"Ugh," and
I've
she's
still
gonna
got,
be like, "What?"
I've still got stuff to take. Like I got some layers to remove first.
Dude,
I think
just
the whiskey.
muscles everywhere. So if you guys need a
Paige is cracking up.
What?
Paige, she's cracking up. Stomach cramps, maybe the baby was kicking. Ruben, cállate. That's
We
not
have a
funny.
kid.
First of all,
At this point,
I'm way too
we
old.
literally just recorded an episode.
You already said that. You said that on Wednesday.
If that happens about like us having kids, it's not mine.
What's a gooch cramps? Are the worst.
The gooch.
What's the gooch?
Like in between the kind of isn't your gooch like your taint?
I have no idea. I wouldn't have
gooch.
asked if. But so yeah, I thought I was dying.
What kind of? Well, how
And
does
it's
that
still
feel,
a little
bro?
sore today, but I don't know if it's that because my whole
Everything hurts on you. You were just like
my whole
'cause she's
core
got
is
this
sore,
little
which is
cough
great,
going,
and I'm sore from the
it's like,
class.
oh my god, this sucks. Oh my
Well,
God.
now my lower abs are. So I did something and I picked up my knee. I was like, "Yep, don't do that." Oh, Beth would say modern science. Anything is possible if you're Janet Jackson, maybe, and you can afford a harem to raise your child, because she had a baby at 51.
Yeah,
She'll be 71 years old when that kid's 20. No, thank you.
I'm leaving our money to the fucking dogs. Like legit.
Russian kid at 50. I mean,
Maybe, or I might
58.
leave
Oh,
the,
God,
the
could you
money
imagine?
to like a good niece or nephew or something like that, as long as they move out to wherever the fuck we live.
Ruben is the worst. Worst. Well, we already told Paige she's getting the dogs, and we're giving her money
Well, yeah, there's always
for
going to
the
be money
dog
attached to our
specific.
dogs.
We're going to try to
We
figure out.
probably won't even have these dogs. There's going to be other cool
no,
dogs.
we're going to have other dogs. We're always
That's
going to
what
have
I'm
a dog, but we won't have these dogs. Let's hope that when we die, we don't have these dogs, because that means we're dying
Like
in the
within
next.
couple of years.
Yeah. I mean, you might, but I'm not.
I might have these dogs.
I'm going to live longer than you. We both already know.
No, we were talking about this earlier.
Logan, what in the world would you have been doing if your gooch would have apparently I'm the only person that doesn't know what the gooch is.
The gooch,
What?
the hoochie goochie.
I don't know.
I'm trying to find this.
Bridget Nelson had a baby at 58.
Brigitte.
Brigitte.
Was she the one that
Bridget.
dated fucking
She was married to
Sly?
Sylvester. They were married, I think, for a while.
Were they?
They were in a movie together. I think that's where they
Where's
met.
this
Right?
fucking story? Otherwise, I'm skipping it.
Logan, they don't live on the wild side like us. Oh, Craig.
All right, we're skipping the cannabis story.
Okay, so
So evidently, I don't know this whole story. I was looking for it. I can't find it on my phone because it's being stupid and Beth keeps coughing. So it doesn't really matter. But evidently, they're starting to treat COVID
with cannabis.
with cannabis. So go out and Google that shit for yourself. We're going to
What's
jump
it?
into
You
the
don't
next
remember anything
one.
about it?
Valentine's Day candy. This is on you, Castro.
I know. I'm trying to. So, did you know that by state, apparently there is a favorite candy?
By state, there's a something favorite for everybody. Like in Texas, it's like Whataburger, which is
In
the
Texas?
worst goddamn decision in fast food.
In Texas,
Ever.
The favorite candy is Hershey Kisses.
All right, you're gonna pull up the map.
Sure, I got it up. Remember, you can do full screen now.
Oh yeah, do that. So there's your full screen of.
So it's a lot of chocolate.
So we've got like Texas,
California has the
Florida.
little
Like,
hearts.
what are you guys? Where are you guys at?
What is the one that has the? So this is Texas,
I don't know.
Arizona, Colorado. What's right above Colorado?
Right above Colorado. You have to look closely.
The chocolate rose. What state is that?
I don't know.
One of these guys will know.
Right above
Candy corn. Who likes candy corn?
for fucking
Favorite candy, Valentine's candy.
no. What? Can you click on the state or something? Show
Yes.
us.
Texas. Heart-shaped box of chocolate. Third conversation. heart.
Wyoming. Logan said.
Wyoming. Oh, very good.
Yes.
Chocolate roses. What? Why would that be a favorite? Maybe I don't know.
They're like brown chicken, brown cow.
California likes conversation hearts.
That's so stupid.
Of course they do.
No, it's the kids. It's got to be kids, right?
No, it's the state. More than kids eat chocolate. Nevada likes the heart-shaped boxes of chocolate. So
Nobody actually buys those fucking little hearts things with like fucking sayings on them.
I love
as an
them.
adult.
I mean, I eat them. I like them.
When was the last time you went out and bought? I'm gonna need a box.
I don't buy them. I
they're-
got some at the office.
It's like chalk.
Somebody gave them as like a Valentine. People in the office still give Galentine's.
Galentine's.
So Iowa likes M&M's. So does Kansas. So does Pennsylvania.
What's New Hampshire like?
Oh my gosh, it's so small. I don't
It's
even know
probably
if
like
gonna be
white
there.
chocolate.
Is it this one?
Yes, I'm
Nope,
saying
that's
that for the
Massachusetts.
intended purposes.
Rhode Island. Where is
Pulling up my next story.
Where is it in New Hampshire? Like
All the way up on the right-hand
I
side.
know I found it.
Just under
There's a bunch of
Maine.
small ones though. Heart-shaped boxes of chocolate.
Boxes of chocolate. Shouldn't everybody be like that? But see, that's where kids, like people, like normal people don't buy them.
Boy, he likes conversation hearts
right.
too.
We're getting out of this story. Shitty
Be
candy.
sassy. Keep being
Shitty
sassy.
candy.
Keep being sassy.
What would your favorite flavor of perfume be? What do you think? What's your favorite? If it was a food, what would it be?
First of all, have you ever tasted cologne that tastes like shit?
No, if it was your favorite smell of a flavor of food, like a scratch and sniff.
Okay.
What do you think?
Wow, there's so many.
Scratch and sniff. Remember, like,
Do I only have to have
sniff?
one?
Well, yeah, you kind of come up with just one.
No, I can give you 3.
So you're getting like a scratch and sniff, a grape or a cherry.
Fuck that
Like,
shit.
remember the
I'm gonna say-
markers? Like,
Not scratch and sniff of buffalo chicken wings, pizza,
Jesus Christ, I didn't expect that.
buffalo chicken wings, pizza, and chocolate.
You want buffalo chicken wing flavored cologne?
I mean,
I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking. That's it.
oh,
From
we're
now
making
on,
it's an
I'm
actual
just-
cologne, like somebody's
dabbing
making a
it
cologne of
on-
it. I think this is a
How
stupid
about
story. Just
potato
so you know.
flavor?
Ew, no.
Potato scented.
I mean, have you
Idaho.
ever smelt a potato?
Yeah.
When? And what did it smell like?
It smells like starch. It's exactly what it smells like. There's a very specific smell to potatoes. It's starchy. Craig said his would be, Paige said brisket.
Sorry, Travis. Trying
Matt
so hard.
said, fuck the sponge candy.
What?
Craig said McDonald's or Five Guys would be his
Oh,
flavor.
I love McDonald's. We're getting McDonald's on Monday.
And I think we talked about this, or somebody talked about this, it was on Drinking Bros when they were talking about the stackers. Remember, you and I had this conversation. They had already talked about it. Where they do like the different types of sandwiches
cheese.
all combined, and it all tastes the same.
I love
That's
McDonald's.
exactly McDonald's smell.
I'm a big McDonald's hangover fan.
Matt said, we're coming in fast, hot and fast here. So we've got
What?
Sex Panther for Ruben.
What the fuck is that?
It's from the
Oh, it's from San Diego.
honeycomb toffee. So how about this?
Who's that?
How about just Idaho Potato Commission releases limited edition potato.
Who said
perfume.
coffee?
Did you hear me?
Paige said brisket.
Potato. Potato. Potato.
Oh, that's why you asked me how to spell
Perfume.
potato earlier.
Potato. Yeah.
Potato.
Potato. The Idaho Potato
Sound
Commission announced it is celebrating Valentine's Day and the state's signature crop with limited edition product, potato perfume. I think it's fucking hilarious. And I think it's awesome. And they named it Frites. That's the name. Like, it's on the screen.
That's stupid.
Frites. I think it's fucking hilarious.
Is it frites or fries?
It's Frites' fries, right?
Fries.
Is it say?
F-R-I-E-S.
Oh, it does? I thought it said Frites.
No.
Sorry.
Baby, how you could have told was the French fries beside
No,
it.
it says it's F-R-I-T-S.
No, this one says
look.
F-R-I. I think this says fries.
It's a T. It's a T. Frites by Idaho is made from
Potato.
distilled
Did you see what I did there?
Idaho potatoes and essential oils, and is designed.
You didn't
to
see what I did
smell
there.
Like a fresh plate of French fries.
You didn't appreciate my funny.
What did you say that was funny?
You were saying something. And you were like French fries, frites, French fries, frites. I go potato. It's fucking funny, bitch.
Wait till we get to Austin, guys. This is my life. She's gonna come up with all these funny bangers.
Between
It's like,
Craig
ba-dum-dum.
and Paige, now I'm really hungry. McDonald's, Five Guys, and brisket. Hello.
Maybe.
So speaking of brisket, how important brisket is to Texans, my friend Leanne's
It's
husband.
like a barbecue spray.
My friend Leanne's husband got into an accident.
Oh, that was hilarious.
And
It's not hilarious they got in an accident.
no, but
he was fine.
he was fine. His truck's not, but he called his wife to come and get the brisket.
He literally goes, Texas priorities, called wife in a wreck, come rescue the brisket because it had been out. And he's like, we're delivering it. And I think he said something like he'd looked through 27 different briskets to pick that.
Oh, was he
one.
smoking it?
Yeah. So you go, and he has the same pit barrel smoker that we have. So yeah, So anyway, Freets, if you're interested in a little something different.
No, thank you. Good luck, Idaho.
You know what? You're just not working with me tonight.
All right.
Why aren't you working with me tonight?
Because
you being difficult.
You're ridiculous.
Man, I'm ridiculous.
You're 5
Good
sheets.
God, let's talk about this.
You're not
We're
really
moving to
5
fucking
sheets.
San Francisco. I
You're
know
like,
that.
No, we're not. I'm not
this
moving.
is why. You know why we're fucking moving to San Francisco? And you don't have a choice.
Of course I do.
It's because they pay for everything.
They pay for your $1 million apartment?
They pay for everything, evidently. So, San Francisco man claims city practically pays to be homeless. As California residents sound the alarm on crime. So this is a funny fucking thing. The guy moved from Texas to San Francisco.
And he's homeless?
San Francisco man says the city practically pays him to be homeless. As California residents continue to speak out in fear, blah, blah, blah. He goes, if you're going to be homeless, it's pretty fucking easy here. This is an interview.
No
you
shit,
can go
Sherlock.
watch the video.
I mean, it's pretty easy everywhere in California, isn't it?
Said the homeless man. The man said that he feels the police are like his neighbors and that he is remaining homeless entirely by choice.
The
swipe.
Perhaps, but
Because
I would
mean,
say he's not a full glass of water.
if we're being realistic, I'll show. I can't show you guys because I don't have the. I should have downloaded the picture, but whatever. Because if you're gonna be realistic, they pay you to be homeless here.
Was he homeless in Texas?
Yeah.
Does it say?
So then he moved to.
So he hitchhiked all the way from Texas to California. Somebody said,
So that's
dude,
what he said.
you're missing
Shelburne
out on the
said the
homeless
man
shit in
revealed
Cali.
he receives $620 a month in cash welfare, as well as $200 a month in food stamps. It's $820 for just sitting and doing nothing.
how does he get his food stamps though if he's homeless?
He
goes and gets them?
collects his check.
Okay.
And gets him. Or he gets an EBT card, right? So people are attracted to San Francisco because it offers the most generous benefits.
I don't know if San Francisco has the weather for it, Matt. It gets cold in San
It
Fran,
gets
doesn't it?
chilly, but it's not that bad. I can figure it
So
out.
here's the crazy thing. Like they are
If I'm getting $1,000 a month.
they're enticing the homeless people to come to California.
Good.
I'm
Let's
saying
move them
let's
all
go.
that
Let's take
fucking
them
way.
all
Yep.
that way.
Yep.
They can make up for all
and
the
you-
people moving out of
And
California.
you don't get
out of all the
any
working people
federal
moving out of
funds.
California.
And then we build a big fucking wall around it.
Well, it's gonna fall off one day.
No, not soon enough. Anyway, so let's move to. Can we theoretically get like a secondary home on a sidewalk in
No.
San Francisco?
I think you probably have to be a
Secondary home.
well, but
all
was
I
it
have to do is just put up a tent, right? Secondary home.
who's gonna stay there?
Oh no, we just put it there.
And rent-
Squatters'
and
rights.
rent it out?
Squatters' rights.
Rent it out and be like for $100 that you get from the city.
Yeah, but you have to maintain my tent.
You have to keep it clean. Don't let people poop or pee on
No
it.
shooting up.
No poop, pee, or blood, please.
No crack pipes. Joe Biden in that. You see that shit?
No, I don't watch anything Joe Biden related.
You didn't see this shit?
No, you already asked me that earlier in the
Oh
week,
my
and I was
God.
like, wait, what?
Oh, we hadn't talked about this? We haven't even
Wait,
had
a very high level.
All right.
You said no,
So-
for real. He's offering people prop.
Well,
crack
it's another
Yeah,
goddamn.
It's fine.
The Drinking Bros is coming out with a badass T-shirt, and it's like Joe Biden or something like that. And the Biden, or it just says Biden. The I is basically like, was it a crack? Yeah, it's a crack pipe, and it's a lighter directly underneath. Dan's girlfriend, fucking creator,
Got it up.
somebody else came up with it. It's fucking rad. Just came out today. Buying that one.
So it's funny because usually on Friday nights,
That's as good as the defund fucking politicians ones. Go ahead.
usually on Friday nights, it's me that's jumping from story to story to story. Tonight it's you.
Drunk.
Yeah, you're so drunk you can't even say drunk.
I didn't say that.
Yeah,
I said I'm jumping.
you
Thank
said you're
you.
drumping.
Jesus Christ. Wait till tomorrow.
I'm super excited.
At least tomorrow's at like 6:30.
At least there's other people.
At least tomorrow's at
At
like
least there's other
6:30.
people where
We
I
don't
can.
even get there till 4:30. I won't have had like 5 hours to
No,
practice.
because you can't
To
drink and
practice
drive.
drinking. You know what? Fuck whatever. Cheers to all
You're gonna
you
say
guys.
fuck all you, or is what you were gonna say.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I
don't
know you
fucking
well
say
enough.
Fuck all you guys. No, just fuck you.
Oh,
The horse you rode it.
honey, finish that little bit, and then we're going to something different.
Not a big fan of that one, huh?
No.
Sorry, Travis.
Trav, love you, bro. We just have
Are you
different.
telling him he needs to step his taste?
No, we
up?
just have different flavor appeals. Neither is wrong. Neither is right. They are what they are.
Fuck it. We're still moving fucking.
Oh, Matt says he got a bunch of compliments on the defund. You always get a lot of compliments when you wear that one too.
Yeah.
People always want to know where they can get one.
Yeah, I always tell them, like, go to drinkingbros.com. And they're like, drinking what? Like, and it's not that's the thing. It's not a political website. That's the amazing part about it. It's not a political. I would say, like, Ross is definitely right. He'll admit to it. Fucking Dan is like, no, I don't give a fuck about any of this.
Right.
Like, do what's right.
Right.
Right. That's the American Party process, kind of their thought process. Right. So, yeah. So,
all right.
drinkingbros.com. You can get it. They've got a really cool one.
They don't have any girl shirts.
No, they're starting to. No, because
You've been
Brittany's
saying
taking it over. They've got girl shirts out there. I really need to go do some shopping for you. It's gonna. By the way, she's got an OG Black Rifle shirt on.
It's probably too small.
It really makes your boobs look nice, though. God damn.
But it's an antler.
It's an antler.
I just almost hit on my chocolate.
We'll just mute that while she dies. You're gonna make. You need. Oh, you're turning red. All right. In the meantime, go out to myfamilyseasoning.com. Just jump up and down. Jump up and down. Oh, boy. Go out and check out myfamilyseasonings.com for 20% off. She'll be all right. Don't worry. I won't let her die. I gotta find the fucking clip here. There we go. She's literally might be dying. 20% off myfamilyseasonings.com. You can go to like HEB's or your local grocery store. They're out of Tampa, Florida, or I think it's Tampa, Florida. It's where their headquarters is. And that's also where they do all their packaging and everything. But you can check them out. They've got hamburger. They've got pork seasoning. They've got wild game seasoning. They've got all sorts of stuff. Check them out. 20% off. Use discount code Good Gravy. Oh, good gravy.
Oh, good gravy.
She's dying in there. Sorry. I may have to pause this. Hey, honey. You going to make it? Oh, my God. The weekend. Oh, because then I'm just going to have to leave you at the fucking room. Is that what we're getting at?
No.
I'm just going to strap you to the bed. I'm going to turn into a fucking zombie. There's a gun right there. That's the gun that I'm going to have to use to put you down.
You're a wacko tonight.
I watch a lot of zombie shows.
I know.
In Korea. I'm not even going to be able to shoot you with it. I'm just going to have to beat your head in with it. You feel okay?
I almost
You
died.
right?
Almost death by chocolate.
How about we don't eat?
I was just thinking, I was like, no more
now
chocolate on the show.
As we were both slamming pizza right before the show.
I only took a couple bites. I want to enjoy it.
What are you guys up to? So can you guys give us a hand?
What fights are tomorrow?
I don't know.
Hopefully the fights are good tomorrow night.
What fights?
It's like
Who's
the
fighting?
second,
Is it Adesanya?
I think second
Adesanya,
time I've
whatever.
seen that.
Is that okay? So if there's a big fight, we'll bring a.
We're bringing half the house already. We're done bringing.
Just
stuff.
bring the little fire stick and plug it in the back of the thing and get the fights.
No, we're good.
The fuck? Come on.
That's what phones are for.
Oh, we
not-
could throw it to the TV, but we still need one of those.
We're not.
Anyway, we'll talk about that later.
We're spending enough money. Because what's going to happen is we're going to get the fights and everybody's going to get fucking drunk and go on the podcast, eat dinner, and pass out.
Well, that's gonna be early. The podcast's gonna be early, honey. So if you guys are in, this is the worst goddamn show right now because she keeps talking and like getting all fucked up and like weird.
I think you might have to go to bed.
Anyway, so
See if a little sip
we need
of
a little
whiskey-
continuity here. Are you okay? Can you just get drunk finally? That's the problem. It's like you're sober. We're on different brain waves here. That's the problem.
I can't be on your brainwave. Yeah, not a fan. Put that one back and let's do some yellow
All
rose.
right, hang on, guys.
I'm gonna have to get a new bottle of yellow. Isn't that like the second bottle of yellow rose? Damn.
One of 4 roses.
No, I want yellow roses.
Give me that.
Can I but it's got stuff in it. Can you chug that piece of ice? Or throw them in yours? I don't want to mix. The purity. Can you put 2 more ice cubes in? The purity just went
Can you
out
talk about something?
the window.
Pick a story.
Hey, so Ford and GM warned dealers to stop charging so much?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
So the big deal about that, right? So everybody knows.
Is it the dealers that are charging too much?
So, like Ross or people are talking
Thanks.
about like.
That's fine. There's already ice in there.
They're talking about like when they go and buy a new car, right?
Right.
All of a sudden your $50,000 car is now
70.
sold at $70,000. So basically,
Don't we know somebody that tried to get a Bronco and that's what happened to them?
Yeah. Multiple people. Bill, I think that happened to Bill. Yeah. But basically the dealerships are not the
Bye,
dealerships.
Matt. Sorry, we're a hot mess tonight.
It's all right. There's always a better show next time. We strive for improvement.
I say we, but I really meant sorry, Greg's a hot
Get
mess
fucked.
tonight.
It's all good.
Not gonna be able to because you're gonna be too drunk. Yeah. I went there. I said that out loud.
I've got Roman downstairs.
No, you're
I have
still
a
gonna be too fucked up.
whole prescription of that.
You're still gonna be too
Just
drunk.
take like 20 of them. We're good.
And then you die. You end up like that
Do you
dude.
really die?
Or you end up like that dude that had to get a
Does
needle in
anybody
his.
know what the
Or you
death
end up like that
threshold
dude with that
is?
got a needle in his winky.
Oh no, that wasn't our story to tell. That was the drinking bro story to tell.
I know,
That was
but-
the drinking bro that told that.
I
story.
know, but I'm not telling the story. I'm telling you that's what's going to happen to you if you take 20.
No, I don't
Roman.
think that's the same thing. I don't know what happens if you take like 10 or 12 Roman.
I mean, I don't think
Probably
you're
some
supposed
sort of
to.
cardiovascular
I don't
issue.
think you're supposed to, but
I don't
yeah.
think you're supposed to. I think you're
No.
supposed to stick.
I think you could
the
be a young buck
single-
and take 20 of them. You're still gonna motherfucking die.
pretty young,
No, you're not.
dude. I've got like
You're pretty. You're
pretty good shape.
midway. I mean, you're 3/4 the way to middle age. Just so you know.
3/4 the way to middle age.
Yeah, 50. Probably more like 7/8 of the way to middle
Get
age.
fucked. No, what is middle age now?
50.
What is middle age?
50.
Is it?
Google that shit. But
I'm
yeah,
saying it's 75. Fuck
it's
that.
not. It's not.
If you're trying to live to 101,
I'm gonna.
the middle age is 50. So you're already there.
I
and
know. I'm
past that
past
shit,
it.
bitch.
I'm not
So what are you?
old
God damn
with class.
it. So Ford and while you're looking that up, Ford and GM warn dealers to stop charging so much for their cars. They're literally talking about like not sending, because I guarantee there's like going to be dealerships in certain areas. What are you finding?
Okay, I'm laughing. It's like middle age, period of human adulthood that immediately precedes to the onset of old age. It's like, oh, sweet. It says though,
It's like Middle Earth. What is this?
yes, though the age period that defines middle age is somewhat arbitrary,
Okay.
differing greatly from person to person, it's generally defined as being between the ages of 40 and 60. Fuck, babe, we're both middle aged.
Okay. I think I just think that's a bullshit.
It does say
statement.
it differs. Did you not hear it differs greatly from person to person?
Yeah. No, I don't give a fuck. There's no middle anything for me. It's either I'm alive or I'm dead. That's all it's gonna be for me. And
How
I
do we
think
go from one to the other?
like you're alive or you're dead?
No, I know. How do I move from the alive portion to the dead portion?
For you?
Kidding.
Oh, I'm gonna throw a fucking balloon. Oh, it's over there. I pull out a gun and just shoot that bitch.
Oh, I would ruin a perfect balloon. I don't know.
I was thinking about the target behind it. Oh.
Boom.
Anyway, so
It's as good as my
like,
potato.
You're only. They always say you're only as old as you feel, and sometimes I
You're
feel
only
really
as old as you act, is what it actually is.
That's actually what it is, and it's like my body may stop working so well.
And then I'm 15.
I'm still fucking 12 years, or I'm not 12. I'm
Woo.
perpetually stuck
Whiskey
at like
buzz kicked in.
23.
Nice, finally. Good gravy. Now I don't
Perpetually
have to put
stuck
up
at
with you so much.
23 years old. And I think you can
That is very true.
professionally different story, but like personally 23.
No, that is
Like,
perfect.
I don't give a fuck about shit.
You still sleep till 12
professionally-
o'clock.
I will do everything I need to do. You get me off work. This is it, dude.
Work hard, play hard. No.
Drinking
Oh.
beers, but I don't have kids. That comes back to that whole thing.
Oh, don't bring that up again.
But it's true.
It is not necessarily
But if you
true.
had kids, would you be the same way? Goddamn not.
We have
Goddamn not. That's not even a thing to say.
It is a thing to say. It may not be the perfect thing
Goddamn
to say.
right not. Now. Right not now. Just keep talking.
You're hopeless. I'm gonna go shove like a bunch of wings down your throat and some pizza.
Some wingy dings.
Hopefully we balance you out here. Okay, so Toyota. I mean,
Ford and GM, I already said this, warned dealers to stop charging so much for new cars. Automakers tried to curb the practice of adding fees to the suggested retail price, saying that tactics could cost dealerships future vehicle inventory. Because they're marking up cars, right? So they're trying
because
to
it's
cut
supply and demand, and there's no supply, and
so
there's
one of my
demand.
thoughts is this is like, so I think this is true. I haven't bought
your swag, Greg, right now.
No, I haven't bought like one of the fucking Teslas, right?
Right.
But I think Tesla, you can go to like the little.
Well, they're getting ready to
showroom,
get even more expensive because the batteries are getting expensive.
but they only have like 3 or 4 cars, and it's like that's it.
Well, they don't
There
sell
aren't
those.
like 20
those are
different options.
Those are models so that you can order your car.
And then they deliver them to your house. My thought was like, why hasn't Ford and fucking
because they don't
Toyota-
have the chips and shit.
No, that's besides the point. But why aren't they doing
What's the
direct to
car-
buyer?
What's the one that was
Carvana.
the vending machine? Carvana. You can shop online,
Right. So
pick your car, and
that's-
get it delivered.
Why is there a Ford dealership down the road?
Because
Like you should have a Ford service company down the road.
they wouldn't even
I'm
help
sorry,
right
like
now.
AJ, we have got friends that are in
That wouldn't even help right now. There's no cars available, so they can ask
There's still-
high-end prices.
for
for cars.
And that's what they're saying is like, eventually they can come back and be like, we're not going to send you cars if you're supercharging the price. It's one thing to get a little markup or a bit of a markup, but when you're
So then at this point where it's like it goes from 50,000 to 70,000, that's the dealer doing that.
Yeah.
And not the manufacturer.
Yeah. Manufacturer's like, this is the cost for the dealer, right? This is your cost. And the dealer says, all right, we're going to mark it up 7% or whatever, right?
Right.
And that's their overhead that covers the overhead. Like the truck we have outside, there's definitely overhead. Like coming out of the dealership, probably significantly less.
Right.
Right. Now that truck outside would be even more.
Yeah.
Right. So you got to go back and you go like, what the fuck?
Well, yeah.
Can
Eventually
you bring up
people won't buy cars.
That's the thing. Well, that's what I was getting at. I was like, if I wanted our neighbor across the street just bought brand new F-250.
I wonder where you got that from.
Just
Apparently
got it
Ford
today.
has trucks.
Ford, right? Beautiful.
What color?
Super. It's like a burgundy fucking truck is dope as shit, right? Super duty, diesel. He's like, I'm buying a boat. So I needed
Cheers,
a truck to
Alex.
pull it. Later, Alex.
No, he said cheers. I don't know
Oh,
if that
cheers.
means later, but he said
Cheers, y'all. But he's like, I'm buying a boat, right? So you go like, what the fuck? Beautiful truck. But why couldn't I want this truck with all of
You
these things
can. I mean, a lot of.
and have it just delivered to
I mean,
my
Audi
house.
does that, and you can actually go to Germany to watch them.
But I got to go to Germany. What I'm saying is, cut
But
out
they
the
pay for that.
middleman,
They,
right?
I think that if I remember
They had to go.
correctly,
They had to go.
But
They
I
paid
thought-
on their own.
they paid for. Okay,
Yeah, because they didn't get like a super. They just were able to go and they got part of that.
and they saw her car get built.
Yep.
That's kind of cool. I mean, I don't want to do it.
Can you
but
bring
that's
up
kinda cool.
Modern Mountaineer real quick?
And already, I have it.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Hey guys, go out and support modernmountaineer.com. This is our friend Bill Schofield. He owns Modern Mountaineer and he does all sorts of good shit. That's his wife's butt on the left-hand side. So, bottom right is where you're going to go to the Bar is Open t-shirts.
So we're gonna make some Whiskey Kitty shirts here pretty soon.
Whiskey Kitty shirts. We've got some designs in play. We got some people thinking about it, which is basically Beth and I. And then some of those shirts we're the current shirts we're talking about doing some other things.
You think
with.
I'll get my tattoo first or the shirt first?
I think when you get the tattoo is the day we release the shirt.
Okay.
You can start in the back with the Whiskey Kitty.
Well, I don't.
Because
I
the
go back and
Whiskey
forth.
Kitty.
About the pretty front one. I go back and forth. I don't know yet.
Let's see. Oh, he just gave me a different idea. Never mind. We can't talk about that online. Someone steal that shit from us. But I have a good idea for sure too. So anyway, go out and check out modernmountaineer.com. Find the bar is open, but he's got everybody else's shirts out there too. Also, similarly, is go out to, if you're on iTunes, go out, give us a 5-star review if you don't mind, if you listen to it, if you're listening to the audio. I also post all the pictures from the show out to the bar is open on Instagram and Facebook. But everybody knows this now. I think everybody knows this. Spotify, you have to literally have to fast forward through a few shows.
Or just listen to it.
No, or you can listen to it. But if you're watching,
We're entertaining. Oh, I see what you're saying.
If you already watched us,
so that our friends who are watching us on YouTube
fast forward through 3 shows,
fast forward through a show
and then
they've
you
watched.
can actually review. You can actually hit the 5-star.
Yes.
That's kind of a cheat code. But do that for every one of the podcasts you listen to.
Bye, Matt. Good luck with your IT guy.
Later, Matt. Have a good night. But go out and give everybody a review, because if you're into that genre or whatever, if you're listening to, I don't give a fuck who it is, Joe Rogan or fucking Drinking Bros or American Party, whatever.
Give everybody a review. Hey, so talk to me about a 700K Toyota Tundra.
All right. So this
is ridiculous.
So it really comes down to this, and it comes down to how much money do you have in the bank?
Yeah, maybe for me it's ridiculous, but for him it's not, because he's a gazillionaire.
Where to find this fucking story? There we go. So $700,000. And it's a baseline. So the funny, interesting part about this one, we've been holding on this story for a little bit.
That's why I brought it up.
So Toyota trucks, inside the Toyota 2022 Toyota Tundra. Jesus Christ, that took me a while. I'm reading like too many things.
That's it. You're reading too many things. That's the problem. Not
The
beverages.
first Toyota Tundra with the iForce Max Hybrid powertrain was auctioned off at Barrett Jackson for $700,000.
I mean, that's a lot of money for a Toyota Tundra.
And it's just a white,
Maybe it has awesome tech.
brand new 2022. So it's the new body
The new
strip.
line. Yeah.
So we live next door to one of the guys that works on the Tundra, the new Tundra line. He doesn't do the development necessarily, but he does
He's in the
all like the
project management part of
staging
it,
and the
yeah.
project. Yeah. Make sure the fucking things can be made. And he's like, yeah, these things are dope as shit. So
Yeah, because that's what you want. You want to go back to Toyota.
I want to go back to Toyota. I had Jeeps and I had Toyotas.
You had tacos. Yeah.
for years.
Right.
Right.
You had more, you had more Tacomas than you
were
did
my
Jeep.
favorite.
You only had one
fucking-
Jeep, but you had like 2 or 3
I
Tacomas.
had 2 Tacoma. I had 2 Jeeps.
No, I had 2 Jeeps. You
Oh,
had
that's
1
right.
Jeep.
That's right. And I just
Yeah.
Then I had 3 Tacomas.
That's what I said. You've had more.
Yeah, dude, my Tacomas are dope as shit. So anyway, this one, 2022 Toyota Tundra Hybrid.
What does this car normally go for? Do we know?
Oh, fucking like 80 grand,
Okay.
maybe 70 grand, right?
Okay.
You're like, holy fuck! But because it was the new one, the key was
It was also
it
Jer-
all goes to
Barrett Jackson.
charity. So it all goes to charity. So the purchase of this all goes to charity. The top of the line Toyota Tundra Capstone is the first built with the model's new iForce Max Hybrid powertrain. So everybody's bored about that. But nonetheless, it normally would go through $73,350.
They put it in there. Good guess.
Or
babe.
$530. Second hybrid off the line, which is really what we're talking.
Yeah.
The TRD Pro.
Is that the sports car?
That's like it's not this. No.
I
It's
don't know
the
what it is.
Tundra.
Oh,
Pro.
TRD Pro. That's
It's
the only
like
one. I'm
what
sorry.
my last Tacoma
Yeah.
was like all fucking beefed up.
It had the underneath
all
plates and
the
all that
shit,
shit
yeah.
for off-roading.
That was $550,000.
How much does that run normally?
Probably more than the other one.
But it was less.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it was the second one auction. So
It wasn't
anyway,
the
it's rich people problems is what I'm getting at.
I mean, that's why I said I would never pay that much, but maybe if I was a gazillionaire, I
I'll share a
would.
couple pictures with y'all. All right, we're not talking about 9. We're not talking about 10. Real quick, if you guys this weekend.
Well, let me just talk about 10 so I can get rid of it.
Okay.
So everybody knows.
Okay. So I can get
Everybody knows Little Debbie, right? Like she's the one that has all
that
the.
little bitch.
Yes, that little bitch. She's the snack cake queen.
Little Debbie snack cake queen.
No more. Oh, I was gonna say no more whiskey for you. Drink your beer.
Keep talking.
Oh, this is how well he listens.
I got
to
so
me.
much shit to do tonight. I'm not going to sleep.
No, because you're gonna pass out. Anyways, so she's the snack cake queen. So we know she's got what? She's got nutty bars, honey buns, cosmic brownie, strawberry
What does she
strawberry
have that I
shortcake.
can actually eat?
You can eat most of that, honey.
Okay.
The honey buns, the cosmic brownies, the strawberry shortcake rolls, the oatmeal cream pies. I mean, I'm not a fan of Little Debbie's.
I think I liked the oatmeal cream pies back in the day. Everybody likes a cream pie.
I don't like them. No, you liked them because you couldn't eat anything else. But she had a ton. So they are now making them into ice creams, which sounds delicious.
Cream pies? They're making cream pies.
they're
into ice
making
cream?
the honey bun ice cream. They're making the oatmeal cream pie ice cream, the nutty bar ice cream. Anything that she made in a snack cake, zebra cakes, is going to now be an ice
A
cream.
zebra cake is going into an ice cream?
It's not going into the ice cream. It's
I
going to
thought you
have the
could-
flavor of the zebra cakes.
Is
You're-
it considered...
You're pretty.
No, keep talking. No,
You're
why?
pretty.
No, stop it. So is it going to be called Little Debbie ice cream?
It literally says Little Debbie oatmeal cream pies ice cream. Little Debbie's cosmic brownie ice cream. So the oatmeal cream pies is vanilla cream ice cream with soft oatmeal cookie pieces and a hint of molasses. I mean, I would eat that. I would eat the shit out of that.
Most guys would eat a cream pie. Wait a minute. It doesn't make sense.
You're stupid. Cosmic brownies. It's brownie batter ice cream filled with mini rainbow chips and brownie pieces. Zebra cakes.
Zebra cakes are just like
White cake ice
all it is
cream
is
with
like a little
yellow
chocolate
pieces
frosting.
of yellow cake pieces and milk chocolate fudge rolls.
is that a I don't know.
Honey buns? Honey, I like your buns. Honey buns flavored ice cream with glazed honey buns pieces and a sweet cinnamon. So they're basically
We're all starving to death now.
taking the rolls or the cakes and they're putting
the
it with
flavor
it.
profiles and
No,
mixing
well
it with-
they're taking an ice cream profile and mixing the cakes in with it.
I'm fine with that.
I would
I'm
eat it.
absolutely good with that.
You can't eat this one, but it sounds delicious. Nutty bars, peanut butter ice cream
Yeah.
swirl with chocolate waffle cone pieces and a thick fudge swirl. Fuck yeah, Friday. I would eat the motherfucking shit out of that in a heartbeat. So the ice creams they're out now. They came out early this month and they're $2.50 each. I think you can get them at Walmart.
Are they little things or something like that? They got to be little single servings.
I mean, they're the little ones.
Yeah.
They're not
All right,
little,
we're good.
but they're the same size as Ben and Jerry's.
For $2.50?
$2.50.
That's a Sunday snack.
That is an every night fucking snack.
That's
I
the
mean, you
problem.
can't really eat it every night because
Can't do that.
then you're gonna weigh 250.
Yep.
But
All right.
and the reviews have been strong. Like people have said they
Strong.
take just like if you like the cake, you're gonna like the ice cream.
Beth is fully supportive of this. Ice
I'm
cream.
starting to get a buzz now, and
Nothing
I'm
else.
hungry.
The reviews have been strong.
And
she did the
I love
hand thing.
ice cream. I'm an ice cream.
You don't eat ice cream nearly as much as me.
No, because I
No,
have to savor
you
it
suck
because your
At
metabolism
eating ice
is a
cream.
gazillion% and mine is 5.
I eat ice cream.
About 3 nights a week.
Wintertime? No, wintertime is gone.
Well, I would eat it in the winter. That's how much of an ice
Summertime,
cream fan I am.
Ice cream is my
So,
jam.
You don't eat ice cream. You've been eating ice
No,
cream.
I
You
haven't
have.
eaten ice cream in like 2 months.
No, there's been the bowls in the sink.
No. That was because you got those.
No, you eat ice cream. It's fine.
I don't.
You finished the vanilla bean ice cream and we
A
had
month and a
nothing.
half ago.
No, oh, you are you say I'm bad with time? I just made you put it in the recycle bin last weekend when I was like, why'd you put this in the
It was
trash?
a month and a half ago. That's to mention.
Whatever.
In the way. Again.
I'm going to start, like, every time we have a conversation about
Document it.
something, I'm
Just
going to start
Take a
video fucking
snapshot.
taping it.
All you have to do is take a picture and it's metadata. We'll save and we'll compare. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Let's do this.
motherfucking will, bitch.
So when you time travel from tonight until, because she's putting on a good front. She's like, I'm only gonna have 3
I'm only going to have
glasses
3.
of whiskey. She's gonna be like, oh, it's more whiskey.
One more after this. That's why I'm savoring this one. I'm going to pour a little bit
It's
more. in
all
this glass.
bullshit. It's all smoke and mirrors around here. Hey, real quick, We finished the show Into the Cold.
It ended with a motherfucking twist.
Awesome.
Like I literally looked at it and went, oh,
one of the best.
What?
I think one of the best Netflix endings.
Devon loves fudge rounds and cream pies.
We've seen in a long time. So it's called Into the Cold.
Space
Keep in mind,
Cowboy.
it's a Netflix show, so they don't have like huge budgets or anything. But the acting was good.
Huge budgets.
The girl, the mom in it is a kick-ass.
She's got a great figure, and sometimes she's pretty, and sometimes
Doesn't
she's
matter.
not. But no,
it's
I
cool.
mean, I liked her, but
show.
the end, I mean, I literally looked at you and went, oh, what?
The end, we're like, what did she do?
What the fuck?
She's doing this
What
and this
the
and
fuck?
this.
I'm so like
fuck,
mind blown right now.
So go check out.
Definitely
Into the
a
Cold.
spy show, and it's really cool.
It was pretty cool
with a few elements of supernatural into it.
Yeah, good way to put it. So go check it out if you got some time.
A lot of fighting, kick-ass action.
Yeah. It was fun.
A lot of people die.
She's not normally into like a lot of.
No, I'm into that shit.
It was kind of alias-y.
I mean, I'm not
like
into like stressful shit. Like I can't watch Ozark.
Yeah, you're not watching.
I can't watch Ozark.
Anxiety-ridden
like,
kind of shows.
I bite my nails to death. But
like fighting shows, she's like, oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, Friday, especially when it's a girl.
Just beating the shit out of everybody.
Well,
She beats the
because
shit out of everybody.
A strong female lead that kicks ass is like
The alias thing.
Who I am in real life.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Except for when I kick you in your titty. Happens once in a while. Just once in a while.
Sure it does.
I'm like, baby.
Here. No, that's how you turn me on, is what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm like,
yep.
With little nipple clamp on there.
Dude, in one of the fights, she hit the girl in her JJ with her ice skating tip. And I was like, oh, she cold-blooded. That's motherfucking hard.
That's rough. Yeah,
I was like, I looked at him, I go.
And the girl stopped, and then she didn't do shit after
No,
that.
I looked at Greg, and I go, did she just
like,
hit her in the vajayjay with the tip of her ice skate? Greg goes, I was like, damn, that's hard. Oh, that's it. I mean,
Space
I know
Cowboy, what's happening?
Sucks,
you made it.
But I'm pretty sure an ice skate tip into the vagina sucks pretty bad too. And the chick died.
It's not gonna
because it brought her down and she shot her in the head. And I was like,
oh, just stop giving away
I'm not giving anything.
spoilers.
It's not a spoiler. It's
all
an
good.
action scene.
Hey, I want to shout out. So we've got two. Beth's got kind of two, but I'm going to shout out one of her feel good. So it's feel good time.
Feel good.
So my interlude to Beth's feel good is this is something that she's been working on for a long, like couple years. So you know how you have like these fucking everybody works.
On whiskey me, I'm gonna get like emotional.
Everybody has work like we
emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
So we all bust our asses at work, and we all have goals and stuff like that. Beth's been busting her ass, and we've gone through ups and downs to the point where I was like, "Fuck it, quit." Literally, I mean, honestly, we had conversations about let's fucking leave, right? But Beth fucking persevered. So on Monday, what's happening?
On Tuesday,
you're getting promoted. Finally.
My promotion.
We've mentioned these things kind of like quick, but I just want to shout it out because it's like anybody, if you put your time in and you persevere and you get the right people around you, like a good leader.
Good leader.
Make
I mean, I
difference.
don't think in my career life I have ever been at my wit's end and like ready to like throw in the towel.
I was several years ago.
2 years ago, probably 2 years ago, I was this close to quitting a company.
I was telling you to like fucking
19, 20 years. And I was like, and why didn't I? I was like, fuck that motherfucker. I have worked for this I've worked for this company who's amazing. I'm not going to leave because he's a misogynistic, racist motherfucker.
Right.
I'm going to persevere, and thank God, like literally 8 months later, I got transferred to manager, new director.
Yeah. So go ahead. Well, I want to
changed
say
my
real quick.
life. She changed my work life.
I want to say something like to add on to that, and I'm not.
You're not taking away from anything. It's fine.
I don't want to take your voice away or anything like that.
No,
but
fine.
the idea is this: is like if you're a douchebag, fucking leader, that has to try and fucking put other people down, then you deserve to go, and people should call you out.
So for a really long time, I made fun of servant leader, but I tried to be a servant leader. And then when I went through what I went through, I understood how important a servant leader is.
Absolutely. 100%. 100%. Being a leader that exactly is that like, hey, no, you work for me, but I also work for you.
Yeah. And actually, a leader works more for somebody than somebody works for them
this
because.
Guy, so anyway, doesn't matter. All that shit aside,
when I go back to work on Tuesday,
you get
my promotion is in place. I'm a senior program manager,
which is taking
program
2.5
and
years.
project manager. My new salary starts on Tuesday,
which is fucking great.
I don't know what it is yet, but I don't even care. I'm more excited about the promotion than I am the pay,
right? Because
I've worked my ass off for it. But
the money doesn't matter.
I feel weird celebrating me, but it's finally going to be real on Tuesday when I go back to work.
And congratulations. And I think that's a huge congratulations. And I think that's something that, like, even if you're going for an incremental like promotion, because we've gone through promotion after we've been with our company, like I said, respectively
23, something
22
like that.
years, and I've been there
like
19. There's been layers and layers and layers of promotions, but they're oftentimes just small.
Well, and here's the thing. So everybody on the show knows I suffer from depression. It's not situation depression. It's chemical depression. So it's not anything I can get over. I just have to deal with it my whole life.
Yeah.
I had never suffered from anxiety.
Oh, it fucking was nuts.
It was so insane.
Sucked.
Like my very first panic attack, I was like, I don't know what's happening. I think I'm dying. And you were like, you're not. You just need to sit here. And I was freaking out. You're like, I'm going to get you a shot of Jack with a little Diet Coke, and you're just going to, and literally, I mean, it did pull me out of my freak out, but I was like, babe, I don't know if I can handle more of these, but they kept happening, and I literally had to get on medicine to keep my job.
Yeah. Yeah. Legitimately. So,
and now I'm off that medicine. Woo! Effective. 100% last week, I'm off it.
Yeah. So you think about that, it's like your environment can have a huge impact on your life. And it's also how it took you 2 years. So this is I'm going to say this to
everybody. Thanks, Benz.
I'm going to say this to everybody, but it also, I think, I don't want to just call this out, but this is kind of
I'm not embarrassed about anything I suffer
from.
No,
I'm not saying that. I'm trying to figure out like a way to say it's like a women's kind of thing. Like this guy was a complete
very misogynistic. He is.
Right? And I met him one time and I was like, if you want me to, I'll find him.
I know you did.
I have a very specific set of skills.
And you did. And I was like, well, babe, if I lose my job, we need your job. So no.
Right. I wouldn't actually do that.
And I didn't guess. I'm not saying he's misogynistic because of how I feel about him.
Situation.
The two women on his team were the two people he kept going after and
but you
after
persevered
and after.
over it all. And so
Don't quit.
We have young girls that I'm not saying young, like
I'm just saying don't quit what your dream is.
Listen to the show or whatever it really comes down to like just fucking push through.
Find somebody you trust.
Find some people you trust. Even if your leader's a pile of shit.
Yeah.
Find some people you can trust. If guys, girls, doesn't matter, whatever. And get together. And
well, it's not even that. Find somebody you trust and trust them enough to tell them what you're going through and allow them to mentor you to get through it. Yeah. I wasn't smart enough for that. If I would have been, I would have gone to my current director and been like, listen to what's happening to me. But I had never, ever gone through anything like that. I am a woman. I'm Hispanic. I'm like, I fit all these certain boxes.
You got an MBA and all these things, and he's talking shit.
Yeah.
Nonetheless. Strive. If somebody's telling you you aren't good enough, fuck them.
Well, and then if you're having panic attacks, reach out to somebody. Anybody.
Reach out to Beth. If you're a female, reach out to Beth and whatever. It doesn't matter. Reach out to somebody you trust and literally drink a shot of Jack Daniels if you're allowed to. And take a step back.
Jess.
And be like, what is it?
She said, I wish someone would tell me that one. I'm gonna get emotional.
I know, Jess. But it's a lesson learned, right? And you don't know it until it fucking happens.
Yeah.
And this was a hard fucking lesson for us to learn. But you know what? You're
but now I get to pass this on.
Stronger. You're now like, we've got follow-up stories.
Yeah.
Tell the quick follow-up story.
Yesterday I was in a meeting and
Well, no, this is like last week. Last week, when Dickhead was like,
oh yeah. So
when
had
I'd love to drop that motherfucker's
no, we're not.
Facebook
But
account.
when I went through my review, they get feedback from everybody you've done a project with throughout
This
the
is
year.
right before she's getting promoted.
No, I
Or
got
after.
No, I
Go ahead.
got
I'm
this
sorry,
as part
I
of my
keep interrupting.
performance review. Met with my boss on my performance review and found out I was getting promoted. And it was really funny because I'm like reading it and everything's great. Like people are like da-da-da, positive, positive, positive. And then there's one that says, Beth still requires guidance and interaction and leading from her manager before she will take a project on.
Pause. Beth is downstairs. We're upstairs. My desk where I work is directly.
Sorry, Greg's my biggest fan, guys.
And her desk, her office is right downstairs. She goes, "You need to hear this shit." Right? From like,
just so you know, taking your mic that far didn't help that. It was so loud.
I was like, oh shit. I'm like, what is happening? Right? And she goes through this.
Let me read you 2 sections. So it was a four question survey. First one, like the first 7 are all fantastic. The 8th one is the one saying Beth still lacks the skill to be a proper project manager.
I've met this guy.
The next
He's
two
a piece of shit.
The next 2 bullets are positive. Then it's a second category, and everything is positive till number 7. And I can't remember what he's. Beth still struggles with, and I was like
motherfucker.
And so here's where I know that I've grown up and I've grown some balls, because when I had my one-to-one with my manager, she's like, "What did you think about the feedback?" And I said,
and you gave
April
feedback.
I was flying high except for 2 comments. But let me tell you what, I know who those 2 comments came from, and he and I are never going to see eye to eye. And so I totally disagree with his view of my work. And she goes, "Huh, me too."
Good.
Yeah, Friday, vindication.
See that thing that happens is you own being powerful.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Well, and here's the other thing that, don't cry.
No, it's good. Proud of you. Oh, it's all good. I'm just super proud.
The other thing that's happened, though, because I got this promotion, I was in a meeting yesterday where I would never have been as forward and pushy for getting my shit up front ever. Yesterday, I literally took the bull by the horns. I was like, "Listen, this isn't on you. This is not me, but I'm going to tell you some executives are going to get involved, and they're going to have to hash out whose work is more important, because they're not going to be happy with this answer." And the guy that is my client for this project literally IM'd me afterwards and said, "You were fantastic in that meeting and not letting us get pushed around." I was like, good. I'm kind of getting better.
So it's called getting a backbone. And that's not, it's not about muscle.
Well, and for a long time, like, I still feel like when I talk about this, like I'm bragging, but I'm not. I've worked really fucking hard for this.
Brag. No,
I've worked really hard for this, and to have the confidence that I have.
And all of you that are out there, the guys, I never want to say whatever, but guys, you're allowed, or guys, give women support, because oftentimes.
Well, Jessica said it. Like, if she would have heard, if somebody had told me that when I was in the Army, might still be in.
Your voice fucking matters.
Even though we've come a long way as women in the world of being a professional,
keep in mind,
it's still so fucking far off. I mean, I'm not by far. I'm far from a feminist.
I guess it's just, so this is gonna
like,
this is gonna get into a later part of the conversation.
Still, women get pushed totally around in the world.
This is cool.
The professional world. They still have to put up with some. I'm not quite done yet. I want a second.
This is a cool part of the conversation. I think this is where the conversation is going. Is that
D?
I think it's important.
Is that D or who's?
Yeah, this D.
Thanks, moms. I love you.
Is that women, again, like half the people I work with.
Me too. Are women,
female,
especially in the roles that we have now for some reason.
Yeah, and I love it, because it's one of the best kind of areas, because you just get to totally. I'm 45 years old, right? So I could either be a dick, which I'm not.
You're not.
But I absolutely. What do you want?
I need Yellow rose still. We're just gonna finish the bottle, and I'm gonna have to get a new bottle next week.
But what it comes down to is I absolutely love the perspective that I get from women because
Ice. I'll get it.
There's some
All right.
simply because, and it's not, it can be from anybody, but it's like guys think in a certain directional way. Like I'm
Absolutely.
a very matter of fact guy.
They're fast moving while women are slower thinkers.
No, that's not true.
No,
but
I mean,
like, but like I work with a particular woman
set
now
of skills.
who is like, hey, we need to step back and think through these. I'm like, no, let's fucking go.
No, that's what I'm saying.
She's like, nope, hang on, dude. Or she'll push things, and we need these things.
Yeah.
We need those skill sets. And that is a fucking skill to be like, hey, dude, slow the fuck down.
Right.
Like, I'm an alpha guy trying to go like forward, and she's like, no, she's an alpha woman being like, slow the fuck down. And I think that's I know it's a very important thing. And that's what you're starting to get into is like,
well, even
you're
today,
no longer an alpha or a beta kind of person.
I'm starting to rule my world.
Alpha being like, no.
Well, like today,
like, this is my kid. I'm an alpha.
We all know that Fridays are usually, and Space Cowboy, I love what he just said. My 2 female coworkers are my favorite people because the only ones that can read me and know when something is wrong. And that's so true. As a woman, Space Cowboy.
Okay.
As a woman, when I was leading people, I could tell by the way that they walked in that something was wrong, work related or not.
Yeah.
And I always made it a point to figure what it was.
And I'm pretty good about that too.
You are.
You know, that's
from growing up with your mom. You and your mom were alone.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of.
But even like today, you guys, I had so many fucking fires today for a project or for some actions from a project that rolled out Wednesday that I was like, come on, Fridays aren't supposed to be this crazy.
I walked downstairs and I'm like, just tell them the fuck off. She's like, I can't. I got to figure this out.
But he was like, he said something and he was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. And I literally said, Henry,
slow the fuck down.
If a project rolls out and has no worry or problems, it's already broken.
Yeah.
100%. You have to.
And he was the guy that you were looking to for advice.
Right.
A month ago.
And I said, you have to understand that every new rollout project activity is going to have road bumps. And he goes, you're so positive. And I mean, sometimes I'm a Pollyanna, like I can be that positive, but
David,
I am.
Hey, we're just getting into, I think we're just getting into some of the deeper conversation of the show,
Jessica's so right. She's like, it's so important, but also threatening to those men. Only certain men.
Only certain men.
I don't never
ever
in my
feel
life
threatened.
Worked for. I'm really like I've learned the word misogynistic from all the books I've read.
There's only one person.
I have never in all the years that I've been with this company and had male leaders ever come across this.
Except for
ever. Him. He's the one exception. I mean,
and I don't know how he's still at that company.
So here's what I think how he got hired. It sounds like for a specific set of skills. He's a black belt.
Who cares?
No, but they needed that.
He's a Six Sigma black belt.
They needed that when they hired him for a different department. He got hired for a completely different department, and then he got brought into the project world.
I should ask him to be. I should bring him into one of my projects.
And this is when I started to feel better, like because I tried to be nice. I mean, I'm still, even though I fucking would run him over with my car, when he reaches out to me, because I told you he reached out to me last week and was like,
yeah, he was trying to do, hey, congratulations.
Hey, Durani. I don't use that in a negative term. I remember you, Durani, because I'm a huge Duran fan. He goes,
nobody says that. That's a fucking that's retarded.
He's like a handful of years older than me, but I've never met a man, and I don't mean this in a negative way, that was a huge.
He said, "Hey, Durani," and he used these.
No, I just was like, that's what I was envisioning him saying.
Christ.
He goes, "No, I'm not being condescending. I'm a Durani. I love Duran. Hey, blah 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 blah. I need this from you." And I was like, okay, I'll have it for you. No, and I told you, I said, I wish I would have answered him. I wish I would have acted like I never saw it, but that's not who I am. So I said,
hey,
I know I have the name. I know I have the name.
Oh, that's
it's time. It's my time to go to the gym. I can have this for you tomorrow, or you can figure it out somewhere else. And he was like, tomorrow works. And I did. I busted my ass to figure out what he needed.
Nope.
I got him what he
needed. I would have
needed.
ignored him for fucking 9 months.
You know why?
and been like,
Do you know why?
shit.
Because I'm better than he is.
Absolutely 100%.
That's why better than he is, and
like
he did not. He did not break me down.
Not anymore.
No,
We're past that bullshit.
Even when I was having my panic attacks, he broke you. No. Okay, so
see, that was the thing. It was the weight, the pressure of him being a dickhead on you that broke you down.
Right.
It was your strength and resilience. And
David, you're not late.
And then
I'm behind.
And then pushing back your resilience. So think about that. Like, think about that as an actual fucking thing. Is like, I'm going to impede and be like, fuck you, you suck, blah, blah, blah. I'm putting all this pressure, right? And think about that as like cartoon, like think about that Superman or something like that. And you say, no, I'm fucking done.
You can hurt me, but you can't kill me. Or you can hurt me, but you can't keep me down.
Fuck you. And you come back and you're like, fuck you, and you push through it.
Right.
I think that's a good visual.
So I have a really good girlfriend who is very successful, and I'll tell you her name afterwards. She is every role she's ever wanted, she has conquered, and she's conquered it like in 8 months.
Yep. And she conquers shit.
It's
she's got ADD.
No. She's autistic, mom. That you were worried, like, did I hurt her feelings?
Oh yeah.
And she was like, let me tell you what I think literally happened. You came in, when you met Mike, you were brand new to the role. He was brand new to the role, but he came to Phoenix and you intimidated him because you weren't afraid of him. Yeah. He was brand new and he expected everybody to be like, hi, sir. How are you, sir? And I was like, hey, dude, what's up?
Get fucked and eat shit.
And she goes, and I think that literally you and the other woman that he had a problem with were such strong personalities that he was like,
I need to dominate these people.
Absolutely. She goes, here's the thing. He's still in that role. And when he got his new role, I was happy for him because
You said that?
No, I said that. And I even told you that. I said, I'm happy they got this new role because I think it's right up his black belt alley.
He should be in a role in another company.
Perhaps.
Like in Cuba.
So here's what somebody from his team said to me. And I was like, they were like, hey,
Javon, what's happening?
So what did you think of, not hey, Javon, hey, David.
Oh,
he said, hey, Javon. But he said,
saying hi to everybody.
He said, so how was your relationship? Is the guy that was now working under him. Yeah. He's like, how was your relationship with him? I said, well, I mean, I'm probably not the best person to ask for that. We had very different ideas, but I feel like he's in the right place right now for his personality and his black belt and his analytical needs. And he went, well, he's already starting to get a lot of complaints. So I don't know if that's true.
Really?
Oh, he's still there, so they haven't been bad enough. But
no, you know how hard it is to fire somebody at our company. That's the fucking problem.
I think he's. I'm not going to say he's gotten better. I have no idea. Thank God, I have no idea because I don't have to deal with him anymore.
The same fucking way, dude. You know what? All right, so you know how I am at I love fucking everybody I work with, but I also swear a lot. So that's like my biggest.
Well, because we had this conversation where you're like, "Nah, I cuss all the time." I even said "fuck" there. It was like, babe.
But it's
you cannot
very
say
controlled environment.
In a meeting.
Very controlled environment. Like, very controlled environment. Right?
When you say control, do you think you have strong relationships with them is what you're saying?
Absolutely. Like, I'll listen.
But I want to say that I think Jessica definitely had a point that if you are a strong woman running into a strong man who's not used to coming up against somebody like that, it almost becomes their goal to
post some
break
comments out there.
Well, Jessica did say that. She's like, it's important, but also threatening to those men. Fucking guys that
they have no fucking self-esteem.
What do I always say? So if I hurt your feelings because you're this man, if you're this man, every time I see a dude with a Corvette.
No, that's it.
Well, hold on. I mean, that's it's an antidote, but it's not. No,
I would love to own a fucking Corvette.
Can I tell my story before you start?
No. Yes.
So I always make the joke that like, oh, this guy must have a little wiener, so he's making up with it with his power car. Can you drink your beers and not the whiskey? You have
Go on,
anyways,
honey.
okay, so can he's making up what he lacks in the bedroom with his muscle car.
It's like having the big monster truck, right?
Well, and the monster truck that you're like, do you have to have a step to get in there?
Yeah.
I absolutely
do.
almost, I'm not saying that those guys have little wieners by any means, but I almost feel like it's the same
Space
way.
Cowboy, exactly. I do that on a fucking minute by minute basis, bro.
It's almost the same way with guys who have to be bullies in the office. They're so afraid of the skills that they bring to the table that they have to make somebody else feel worse.
I literally, like with my team now,
Yeah.
I'm so lucky that we're like
I'm the
diversity.
same
And
way.
I'm not saying like ethnic diversity. or
No,
anything. It's like
personality.
skill diversity.
Skills and personality.
Skill, just purely skill.
Oh.
And then I'm going to go back to your comment here, Space Cowboy, in just a second. And yours is literally like skill diversity is like the most important thing because I can bring like data analysis and technical, very high technical things, but I don't know how to do certain things. Like, how the fuck do I do?
Why would you want to?
But how do I do?
That's not your passion.
Like communications outreach. Like, I can't do all of it.
Well, nor should
Right?
you.
But
You have to be smart enough to find the people that do it. Yeah.
We have certain people that can
Yeah.
do it. So David said, I said fuck 6 times in one sentence today in a meeting. Dude,
Well, it's only because my boss was keeping count on his.
I do that. And we work for a big fucking company.
Well, I don't know if it's as conservative as it used to be, but it used to be very conservative.
It doesn't matter. It's the
But-
same thing.
Well,
It's
but
just
I told
life.
you, like, I never cuss, and now I'll say shit in front of people. I'll be like, "That's bullshit,"
And I'm like,
and then other times I'll be like, "We busted our ass." I'm sorry, but I'm like, I'll
But
say it, and then I'll
maybe
play the
that's the
coy.
changing in
I'll play the
corporate
coy. I'll be like,
dynamics,
"That's bullshit." I'm sorry that I
tattoos on
said
the
that, but I mean
arms and
it.
stuff like that. But it's like, I don't, you know what? You want me for me. Like,
Well, here's
you've
the
had me
thing.
for 20 years. I'm
They
fucking
say people
done
who
with the
swear are
bullshit.
smarter than everyone else.
Fuck
and then
yeah,
what
we
was-
are.
Gigi put that article out there that said corporate America is getting back to swearing because it helps production.
It helps stress relief,
Oh, stress relief. And both of us were like, yeah, of
Come
course
on.
it does.
right?
So do you remember, I never watched the show Mad Men,
I didn't either. I never
didn't
watched
watch it,
that either.
but apparently they smoke and drink in their office.
Yeah, can we bring back
I
fucking
mean, we're never going to
smoking?
be smoking or drinking
Can I
in our
smoke up
office.
here? Just
No,
open the window.
no,
It's like, how about bong rips?
no, because I'm the boss.
That'd probably be too
but
high
I
for-
think that,
Amen to that is what David said.
which part?
I don't know.
I make edibles, LOL, and they still get my ass about cursing too much.
It's all right, dude. Just keep cursing.
I mean,
You know what?
I'm better
Fuck
than
them.
you are because I curse like a
But
sailor.
that's very much she's got her mama's heart.
What does
It
that mean?
means you're like, you always have your mom sitting over your shoulder. My mom swore like a sailor.
No, she didn't. Did
Yes,
she really?
did. When we got going, she'd be like, fuck that motherfucker. And then she was a little white
Because
lady.
the
She's like, fuck that bitch.
because the 2 times you heard my mom swear was like shit, and I think she said the F
she
bomb
said
one
the F
time.
word.
And you looked at me, you were like,
She just swear.
you literally
just-
went, "Did your mom just say fuck?" And I was like, I mean, yeah.
I'm
And
like,
he goes,
yes, we're in.
no, he goes, "This is really bad."
It's all good. Her mom died a long time ago.
My
so-
mom didn't die of that. It's
She died pre fucking
6
all the
years ago.
bullshit that
Yeah.
happened.
or yeah, 8 years ago,
8
because
years
she died before we got Bomber. But here's the thing:
Here's the thing, guys.
be you at work. I mean, maybe not
Don't
swear.
be you at work. Be you consistently. Be you
No,
consistently.
I'm two different
but
people.
filter yourself
Okay, that's a great
a little
way.
bit
I am
where you
consistent
need to
without the
be.
cuss words, but at the same time, don't let anyone bully you. I have lived that
I
life.
think that's a huge portion of
struggled.
this.
I struggled, dude. I fucking thought I was gonna die
It took
for
us
a
a
little
long
while.
time to get into the rhythm of this show, but I think the last half of this show is basically the
Profanity
show.
is a myth.
You
I
know,
have written an article.
and
Oh, it is. But
Run, share this show. I'll clip it up.
bring
I'll
back
clip,
smoking
I'll
and drinking in the
actually clip
workplace.
the latter half of this show out.
I just my message,
Because
and
I think that's
told Greg that I
think it's
wanted to celebrate that when I go back, I've got my promotion in place, I've got my new salary, and then I felt like I was
But it came from
self-centered.
perseverance. And
But I know
fucking
it
hard
did. But
work.
if you don't know
all the
that, then you
shit.
just think I'm being self-centered and
Right, and that's why when
obnoxious.
we were talking about it, like I actually even
I mean, I'm stoked. I'm
I
fucking
didn't even mention like
stoked.
I feel good, but I brought up I was like I'm gonna bring up your feel good. And
Fucking
that was because
stoked,
you were
dude.
literally
It's
like,
it's vindication, first of all.
Yeah.
And second of all, it makes me understand that even though I may not be perfect, I'm doing all right.
you're
I'm on
doing
the right.
fine.
I'm on the right path, and I'm still learning,
And you
and
know
I'm
what?
still growing.
Otherwise, we always have a fucking backup plan.
Yeah, what's that?
We always have a backup plan.
I'm gonna go work with dogs.
No.
Yeah.
We're gonna fucking do this full
Oh
time.
yeah. And I'm gonna work with dogs.
just gonna
Baby,
make-
what's your feel good?
We're just gonna make.
Sorry,
We're just gonna make
I hogged it.
porn.
But,
Porn.
oh, brown
Foot-
chicken, brown cow,
Foot porn
foot porn,
Foot porn.
foot porn.
on that.
I'll mail some dirty underwear to somebody.
Onlyfeets.com.
You want my dirty underwear?
Onlyfeets.com.
If you want my dirty underwear,
All right,
message me on
so
my
feel
OnlyFans.
good is heading out to
Really.
hang out with the gang. In
Thank you, Jessica. That means a lot to me.
fucking Texas or in Austin.
Thanks,
tomorrow.
DJ.
It's gonna be
I
ridiculous.
love it. I love
So
you guys.
You guys do have to realize. So, all right. So I had to go full.
I know.
DJ, I wish you were gonna be out there, dude. Jess, this is it. This is what you're gonna deal with. It's Beth and I are like this all the time. Bill's gonna be there. We're gonna have.
Sometimes
some
I
other
fall
folks.
asleep while I'm sitting down and I'm not even drunk. I'm just old. So I'm like,
You don't do that.
I do too.
you?
You do that too. Don't act like it's just me. You sit down after jiu-jitsu and you're
Oh,
out.
that's because I've
5
been like
minutes.
doing things. So, you guys, anybody's welcome to come over. Just message me. Find me on Instagram.
We're super excited. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
gonna be a fucking
super-
blast.
I don't know if it's going to be a blast, but it's going to be fucking epic.
It's gonna be epic. That's a good way to put it. It may go fucking completely sideways. We don't know. It could.
But
Dude,
we're going to love it while we're doing it.
it's gonna happen. We're gonna Uber everywhere.
My dad was like, okay, so we need to have these conversations. I'm like, Daddy, I'm in my 50s. Do we really need to have this conversation?
Yes.
That's what he goes. He goes, yes. I said, let me preface by saying that we're not going to drink and drive. We're going to Uber fucking everywhere. He's like, all right, done.
Yep.
I was like,
We're just
really,
gonna
really,
Uber
Beto? Really? We've
He's
got to.
He's 86 years old. He's like, I want my.
That dude driving at 86-year-old is like a DUI driver.
No.
It's.
Could you imagine your dad being an
Did I
Uber
just lie
driver?
though?
Can we get your dad to become an Uber driver?
No, because
Jesus Christ.
he's like a DUI driver. At
We
this
love
point.
you guys. This is what we're getting at. Today in history, I have to nail this.
Space
1990,
Cowboys
South
excited too.
African political leader Nelson Mandela was released from prison in Paarl, South Africa, after serving 27 years in prison. Could you imagine that?
No,
Political prisoner in South
No.
Africa? It's all fucked up down there again.
that's like the
Go
twin
ahead.
bullshit. That's the twin bullshit you talked about on Wednesday.
Yep. Go hit the like and subscribe button, guys.
Hey guys, if you are not coming to Austin, don't fret. We'll still meet you because it's 2 hours away. So when you can come, we'll always come and meet you because people are like, I wish.
What's
When you make it happen, we're there.
Yeah, we'll do whatever we can. Yeah, we went out to
We go to
Craig's.
Austin all the time.
Well, if you're in Austin, we went out to Craig's, whatever. If you got some cool shit to do, let's go do it.
We travel. We have no kids.
We don't have kids.
I mean, we're going to Florida Keys, so we might not travel that
You guys
much
got any fucking friends in the
after that
Florida
year?
Keys? Let's do a show from the.
because it's
Key
expensive
West.
as. We're
I can
we're not
write off a
100%.
Key
We're not
West trip-
100% bought in yet, but Greg is. But
love
I've
you
never
guys.
been to Florida Keys, and Greg really wants to show them to me.
So David
So-
asked last question. Yes, Beth got a promotion. She
Yes.
gets it. It actually hits. So where we work, and we can talk about that later. Yeah, it takes a while to click in. Just go back a little bit.
So yeah,
in the show.
is a long time coming.
That's it. Just go back in the
But I'm
show and
happy.
look a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm
It's-
happy as shit.
And we will agree that it's well earned.
Space
after all the
Cowboy,
bullshit.
dude, we're gonna get hammered. Love you
I
guys.
know, I can't wait.
That's it. That's all we got.
Bye,
Fuck,
babies.
we put out fucking.
We
went
were
from
gonna
this
go.
to this
We were
to this
tonight.
to
We were only
this.
going an hour and 15 minutes, and we almost got there till we went to Feel Goods,
And you know what?
and then it went.
I love you, baby.
Doop, doop. I love you, babes.
Tomorrow's gonna be a goddamn nightmare.
It's not. It'll be heaven.
I gotta pack all this shit up. Anyway, we gotta get out of here. Blah, 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 blah.
La, 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 la.